Good morning, Pine class. Yesterday in our maths lesson, we looked at column addition without exchanges, and today we're going to have a look at it with exchanges. Now, the same rules apply, that you must place your numbers on top of each other correctly, so lining up the thousands, hundreds, tens and units, and same as yesterday, we always start with the units. So if we look at our top calculation, we've got 3,867 plus 5,417. And I'm going to look at the units first. So I've got 7 plus 7, which I know is 14. Now I can't just put 14 straight into the sum. The units of 14, which are 4, I'm going to put in the units column. And the 10 of 14, I'm going to put it underneath the tens column, and I mustn't forget that it's there. There it is. Now moving to the left, to the tens column. 6 plus 1 is 7, but I must remember that extra 10 that I've transferred over. So 6 plus 1 is 7, plus the extra 1 is 8. Go. Moving left again to the hundreds, I've got 8 plus 4. 8 plus 4 is 12. So the 2 of my 12 goes in there, and the 1 goes under the thousands column. There it is. Final one, 3 plus 5, which gives me 8, and I mustn't forget that extra 1,000 that I've transferred over gives me 9 in total. So my overall answer should be 9,284. Let's try one more of those. My next sum is 4,696 plus 2,473. Starting first with the units, 6 plus 3 is 9. No need to carry over any tens there. Looking now at my tens, 9 plus 7 is 16. So I need to pop my 6 in and transfer my tens into the hundreds column. 6 plus 4 gives me 10. Mustn't forget the extra 100 that I've transferred, so that should be 11. 1 in there, transfer my 1 over to the thousands. 4 plus 2 is 6. Mustn't forget I've got the extra 1,000, gives me 7. Overall answer should be 7,169. Now, as an extra little challenge, I've got another missing number question for you, and this involves exchanges as well, so you're going to need to think really carefully. So, can you work out these missing numbers? So, starting as we always do with the units, I've got 9 plus something, and then I've got a 5 in my units column. Now, if I'm adding, I can't get 5 if I've already got 9. So it can't just be 5. If you look at the bottom of the tens column, you can see I've got an additional 1 there. So it must mean that 9 plus something gives me 15. So you can do, again, the inverse operation. So if I do 15, subtract 9, I will get 6. So 9 plus 6 should give me 15. 5 in the units, and I've transferred my 10 across. Now I've got 2 plus something gives me 3. Now I mustn't forget that I've transferred a 10 across here. So I mustn't forget to add that. So if I do my 2 plus 1, I already get 3. So that missing number, I don't need any more to get to 3, must be 0. 2 plus 0 plus my extra 1 gives me 3. Moving along to my hundreds column, something plus 8 gives me 12. If you look very closely, I've got a 2 in the column and I've had to carry over 1 into the thousands. So something plus 8 gives me 12. Again, I'm going to use the inverse to help me work out the missing number. So I'm going to do 12, subtract 8, which I know gives me 4. And you can double check that. Does 4 plus 8 equal 12? Yes, it does. And the final missing number, 3 plus 4 plus my extra 1,000 gives me 8. So those are your missing numbers. Your final answer should be 8,235. Good luck!